Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Felix, a senior student from Petra Christian University, majoring in International Business Management. So, in today's video, I would like to present to you my social media project that has been given by my phenomenal professor, Dr. Casey Chan. So, the social media project contains my own self-discovery assessment where the self-discovery assessment itself is on how I analyze and assess my capabilities using the framework, mindset, and knowledge that has been taught by Professor Dr. Casey Chan these past 2 years. So, through this project, I believe that I can learn my strengths and weaknesses and make them as a useful guidance for me to carve out a bright future ahead. So then, let's move on to the content. So here is my equation. The action learning equation consists of what, 5 whys, how, who, when, where, and how much. Additionally, this action learning equation is created by Professor Dr. Casey Chan. It really helps me a lot during this social media project. So the first part I'm going to talk about is what I am capable of. So I will divide this into 3 segments, which are individual capabilities, team capabilities, and organization capabilities. So my individual capabilities, here is my individual capabilities. First one is learning style, so reflector and pragmatist. I'm leaning toward reflector and pragmatist because as a reflector I tend to observe from the sidelines and observe more than do things directly, and by pragmatist I mean that it's really connected towards the reflector because I really like watching and applying theories that I got towards the real world. So next is the Big 5 personality test. Is measured by 5 metrics. Extroversion, I got 52.5%. It means that I have desire for admiration, influence, and prestige, but I can be content when not receiving recognition. And agreeableness, I got 45% in this because I am a really hostile person. I am competitive and a bit antagonistic. And also for the conscientiousness, I got 37.5%, meaning that I'm impulsive, disorganized, spontaneous, and carefree. Neuroticism, I got 45%. I'm neither overly reactive or especially resistant towards the stresses of life. And also openness to experience, I got 45% because I'm practical, traditional, conventional, and I'm most comfortable in familiar surroundings. So next is my technopreneurship GET test. Why technopreneur? Because in today's world everything is incorporated with technology, so regular entrepreneurship does not work anymore. It's not that relevant anymore, so we got to have technopreneurship GT test, and according to this test I got 59%, which means that I'm leaning towards the technopreneurship side, but I'm not that fully fledged technopreneur, because maybe I am a technopreneur, an intrapreneur inside the company, so I tend to innovate as an employee. So next is my Belbin's 9 team roles. According to these team roles, I'm a team worker, I'm a monitor evaluator, and I'm a coordinator. I'm a team worker because I like to work in teams. I like to monitor everyone's work and evaluate everybody's work objectively, and also I like to coordinate people and assign them towards their tasks. And also my leadership self-assessment, I think that I got a pretty high score in building relationship and communicating. I got a high score in building relationship because from what I know, I don't have any bad relationship with anyone. I tend to respect anyone and I talk with everyone. Therefore, I can build relationship quite easily. And also communicating, I like to communicate my ideas with my team. So next is why. On why, we have 5 whys. Why do I need to know self-discovery? Because self-discovery helps me to understand my strengths and weaknesses. Why self-discovery vital as a core competence? Because everyone is different, and with self-discovery I can differentiate myself with others. And why self-discovery is passport to the future? Because self-discovery let me know what I like and what I'm good at, so I can know what future career I should pursue. And why improve on self-discovery now? The faster I know my self-discovery,
the faster I can achieve my goals. Why? And the last one is why the benefits are perpetual, because over time I can change my weaknesses that I have discovered. Next is how I can implement it. I'm using the SIO model. So SIO model, I will incorporate this framework into this. So instead of just I want to know what I want to be and implement what I know from before and operate what I do in the real world. And also the balance scorecard is how I perform. So what I want to be, is because I want to be a CSR manager in a multinational enterprise, because I'm interested in making sure that companies adhere to social and environmental standards. Next is what I know is this was taken from before, the organization capabilities, team capabilities, and individual capabilities. And from that I can assume that my individual capabilities can make me learn and observe from big M&E's CSR activities. For my team capabilities, I can coordinate and monitor results from my CSR learning through teams. And for my organization capabilities, I hope that I can lead a CSR initiative in the future. So next is my 4 key attributes. I consider myself to be a considerate person, a collaborative person, a flexible person, and also a tolerant person. And what I do in the real world, the real action is maybe in the management I can get certified as a sustainability manager to be valid and reliable. And in the leadership, maybe I can learn from leaders of CSR and sustainability projects. And for the entrepreneurship part, I can try to develop new CSR initiatives, ideas, and submit it to M&Es for them to implement in their company. And also because of these 3 activities, I desire to have an outcome of a supreme performance, which means that I want to be a top holistic CSR manager. Next is how I perform. This is the balance scorecard, so I will measure it using this. So for insight, I need to check whether I have better understanding or not of the CSR initiatives or the CSR studies. I need to check whether I have high motivation to learn more about CSR, and I need to check whether I have already achieved a new CSR managerial capabilities and skills. Need to learn to apply capabilities to CSR projects, and I need to check whether I am globally renowned in CSR efforts. This is who I learn from. I learn from my family, my lecturers, my friends, and my failures. So my family, I can learn it from my close family. I learned a lot from them because from the day I was born until the day I am close to my family. And for my lecturers, one of them is the phenomenal lecturer, Professor Dr. Casey Chan. My friends is my supportive and motivating friends, and also most important one is failures, because I think that we can learn most of the life lessons from failures. Next is when in my 20s I plan to receive a bachelor degree and gain experience. In my 30s, I need to get certification in CSR field. In my 40s, I need to lead CSR projects in a big M&E. In my 50s, I need to be a renowned CSR practitioner and manager globally. And in my 60s, I need to enjoy retirement. Maybe if I'm valid or reliable enough, I can give speeches, seminars, and lectures regarding CSR. So next one is where. So where it goes wrong and right. So where it goes wrong and right is talking about I need to check where is the variance between my planned action and my actual career progress. So I need to make sure that my variance is not that high. So the last part is how much do I need to improve. So currently I'm at this red dot where I'm not nearly as 20% of knowledge that I fulfilled. So currently I need to develop and learn the most knowledge level. So basically that's all that's basically my social media project, my self-discovery. I've talked about the what, 5 whys, how, who, when, where, and how much.
Thank you for watching throughout this video. So I hope that by doing this project I can have a clearer vision on what I need to achieve in the future. Goodbye and God bless.
Every morning when I wake up, money on my mind, go time.